Welcome back to another Overwatch Coach VOD review. So today we're going to be reviewing a Baptiste player going into their introduction. Hi everyone, I recently started playing again after taking a break and I'm trying to climb in support. I'm currently Silver 3 and play on PC. There's two VODs I'd appreciate someone to review. We'll review one of those two. One they lost, one they won. I'm not going to state which one we're watching. And I don't think I can really read any more without giving that away. But basically, they're a Mercy and Baptiste player in Silver 3. We picked the Baptiste game since I just reviewed Bronze 5 Mercy in the previous video. So trying to, give variety, that kind of thing. So let's dig into their Baptiste game. So this is our Baptiste. So Baptiste is the main healer, is almost always the main healer, and with a Zen on the team, it will be kind of interesting, because frankly, I'd almost like to see the Zen go Mercy, to pocket the two DPS. These are two DPS that would benefit greatly from a Mercy pocket. Now, Zen's not terrible. Zen's pretty good on this map. But it feels like Mercy might fit the team comp a little bit more. Now, in terms of the Baptiste, healing Rhine is pretty easy as Bap. And then if you're laying down good windows for your two DPS and the Zen to shoot through, you should get some pretty good damage boost numbers. And then if you can get it so that the Rhine can fire strike through it, he should be able to actually land picks through it if he's hitting them. So Baptiste here, not the worst pick in the world. I'd honestly really only say the only thing I'd kind of like to maybe see different would be the Zen going Mercy or something. Because I'm not really seeing any obvious things to be trancing. I mean, you can definitely trance like a Kiriko ult, maybe a nano boost, but the Mercy might be a little bit of a better pick there. But in terms of for what you're playing, I like Bap, not hating it at all. The only other heroes I'd maybe suggest would be Moira or Anna, or basically any of the main healers. But definitely Bap can work here. So let's dig into this and see what we got.
Get those spurs kicked. Engage those hostiles.
Like new again.
Your tank is DCing or something? What's going on here? I would say as soon as you see that nade, throw the lamp and just make sure he's safe and not getting out. Safe getting out, not dying. Granted, he was able to get out, but that was definitely a lampable moment. Oh. That was weird. Okay, well, he's back now, so that's good. So yeah, I like the positioning here. The only thing is I'd even say maybe even go a step further and take the, start breaking some of the railings and maybe even playing a little bit higher up. But other than that, I like the positioning. Don't do that shift there. I know you missed a shot and all that, but frankly, that's the Zen's job to be healing that, and just any extra healing you do to the DPS is just helping the Zen out, really, in a situation like that, but don't waste that ability there. Honestly, I would start looking for you to getting more aggressive, taking some DPS shots here. You're getting a little on the heal bot side of things right now. You got to do a little bit of damage here once you're caught up on the healing. If the team's not taking a lot of damage, throw a few shots out there. You could have taken a couple pot shots at that Junkrat. Now you gotta heal though. So reload and then look to take in maybe a couple DPS shots here. Yeah, so you're getting a little too heal happy. And you're moving around a lot, which in certain circumstances is good, but nobody's looking at you. You don't need to be like warping all over the place and making it harder to heal while you're doing that. Now, if you're down kind of where like the Rhine and stuff is and taking a few DPS shots, then moving around definitely better. But like where you're at right now, you're safe. You don't really have to be worried about fidgeting around too much. So somebody's coming out of that train.
Now you see me? Now you don't.
Did you, yeah, nobody pinged that, so unless you called it out in mic chat, I would be looking for you to communicate that flank. Luckily the flank didn't do anything though.
I have your back.
So instead of standing up there kind of just waiting and doing nothing, move up with the team but stay behind the Rhine, you know, kind of like where the DPS players are playing at, and just try to take a few pot shots. Baptiste can be a pseudo DPS in the right circumstances and played correctly. You're playing a pretty passive Baptiste at the moment. The other thing is I would start looking at using your window as soon as they come around the corner. So like right here, just throw the window down. Your whole team's playing together. They'd all make use of it. So nothing. And Baptiste's ult isn't really something to hold. Like right here, I would pop window. You could even pop it a little bit more on the aggressive side and throw it down there. But you need the Rhine to come back though. If he comes back, that could be a thing too. And then you walked into the rock, so... again, I'm not sure if that shift was really necessary, though. You could have just tried to say you need healing and have the Zen heal you. Lamp. Yep, good lamp, good lamp. Don't be afraid to say you need healing to get the Zen's attention.
I got you.
So as soon as they start coming around the corner, maybe look to window.
60 seconds remaining.
Well met.
Heal your jump. Yeah, okay, that works. But heal. Yeah, you still haven't used window. I would not have liked to have seen the fight happen where it happened. Because you might have had a better opportunity to use window if you guys played back a bit. And playing back a bit would have been more beneficial. And I'm talking in terms of your whole team. Because... Who is that? I saw somebody die, I just can't remember who it was. But somebody died. It is your Cassidy. So you're playing with the DPS down. So... being aggressive here was not advantageous. If you guys would have played back, if you guys would have played like back here, you could have used window and could have kept them back, given your Cassidy time to come back. Or you guys could have played really far back, say like back here, say like right in this back corner, and then used window as they start pushing through past the taxis. Or you could have played over here, and then once they start pushing through window, that would have given your Cassidy time to come back, and then likely still an opportunity to win that fight. But you guys played aggressive with a man down, and you died. Better aim there. Wasted shift ability. I think you're getting frustrated or flustered. Yeah, wasted lamp ability. So you've used everything you had, but you wasted all of it. You just gotta get out. You gotta get out. Jump. I would have jumped to high ground there. Now that Reaper, if your aim is good, you should have been able to just kill that Reaper just going into DPS mode. You shouldn't have died to that high noon if you don't waste lamp. You could have just put lamp down and you would have been fine. And then you could have, after high noon gets shot, you could have used your jump ability to get to high ground to get out. I haven't really seen you use your jump ability too much to any real value yet.
Someone has to keep you alive.
Okay, good jump there. That was a good jump. Unfortunately, you fell right into a Rhine charge. So, micromanaging this whole interaction, let's just quick rewind. So you should be healing your Rhine from a distance, like back here with your right clicks, not using your shift. You're really close at this point. You don't need to be. You should be more of a mid-range healer. And then on top of that, you're kind of missing some of these shots. You're still not using window, which I don't understand why. A well-placed window like right here could have been valuable. And then again, like, so when you were in the air, you could have dropped lamp. But if you were playing further back, you don't get hit by this charge, and you should have been playing further back. Like maybe like right around there.
Another go, maybe.
So what I would like to see you do is charge up a jump, get it so that you can see over this, and then throw lamp down. And then even try to get like a right click or two off before you land, and then charge up another one, get another right click or two off on the Rhine, and then see if you can engage into the battle from there. Because your Rhine probably gonna die. Yeah, he died. Wasted shift, nothing, no value from that. So you can contest this with lamp. Yeah, if you weren't going to use lamp to contest it yourself, you should have used it when the Cassidy got grenaded again. Luckily, again, he didn't die. So you're getting lucky in that regard, but it would have been the right thing to do. Because that nade brings you down to 1, essentially, so... Still holding window. They're in a spot that they would struggle to get out of. I mean, there's a couple little, you know, alleyways they could potentially use, but I'd be looking to window here again. I would definitely be windowing now. You like you've held this one singular alt. Yeah, you got a kill with it, so that's good. Yeah, I would say that window did come a little late, but you did at least get some value out of it. Okay, pretty good hold. Not perfect, but pretty good. Okay, just reanalyzing the team comp. So the division of labor between the supports doesn't change. Kiriko is the off healer in this situation, should be focusing primarily on the DPS. And then you should primarily be focusing on the tank. If they're all playing together, that will only help you on healing everything. But that's what I would be looking for here. Let's see what we get.
I got you.
It was a wasted shift ability again, but I mean, it's irrelevant because by the time you're gonna need it, you're gonna have it again. So, one thing I want to add here is this cart moves for free out of this door. And once it gets past this door, that's when you guys need to be on it. So you guys all camping this cart right here is a waste of a waste of all of yours time. This cart moves for free out here. You could be shooting the trap potentially because there's really not much healing to be done outside of the Cassidy. Or you could leave it, I suppose. But yeah, see, Kiriko steps in it and dies.
Someone has to keep me alive.
So that Junkrat really needs to die. Looking for you to ping it, looking for you to call it out, trying to draw attention to it. This Junkrat is way overextended and he's not being punished for it. Okay, the Cassidy finally got him. You did a good job keeping the Cassidy up.
Get in the immortality field.
Shift. Oh, now don't do it, but...
Feeling better?
I'd like to see your aim be a little higher, trying to aim a little bit closer to the headshot range. One thing that you could do to try to trick yourself into aiming a little higher, try to aim center mass, but as you're aiming, aim up. So like start, like say for example here, but then as the first bullet comes, just start aiming up. Think of it kind of like as aiming as Lucio in a sense, except you just bring your aim up as you're shooting. So maybe the first bullet lands center mass, but then after that you get headshots on the next two, and then as you get used to that, you start just kind of aiming a little bit more head level. So yeah, that wasn't a bad game. Value of abilities. Felt like you were shifting a little too early. You could have lamped a few times that I would have been looking for you to lamp. 2 would be holding alts. In both rounds, you held your alt for way too long. Baptiste isn't an alt to hold. Baptiste is an alt to be aggressive with. So don't worry too much about if you end up not getting the best value out of it. Obviously, try to get as much value out of his alt as possible, but ultimately, you need to be using it rather than holding it the whole game. And then 3 would be your aim, which we literally just covered right at the end of the second round there. So I think if you focus on those 3 things, I think that will help you climb. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.